What up, everybody? This is Virus again with another video, um, another movie review. Actually, well, yeah, it's a movie review. That's a duh. But this time it's not a mainstream video. It's something that I don't know, comic book fans, um, especially DC fans, would probably enjoy more than a lot of other people, but I'm pretty sure everybody will watch this review anyways. I just got done watching. Hold on. I've been picking up my thumbs again, everybody. It's because of my upcoming trip. I get nervous. Hella nervous. But that's besides the point. Gotta wear these to make sure I don't do it. Today's video is, today's DVD review is the Justice League War. Basically, this is practically like how they're gonna make the Justice League movie, how they ended the Batman versus Superman, and how they're gonna form the Justice League. Um, Basically, it starts off. By the way, this is gonna be a short review, not one of my long detailed reviews, because this is only a short video. This is only a short movie, but nonetheless, basically, it's the Justice League before they were the Justice League. Basically, each hero as an individual protecting their own rightful city. Well, except for Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, he protects like the whole fucking uh the whole the whole planet and the whole sector of that planet. But other than that, it's Batman doing his thing, Flash, Cyborg came along eventually after the invasion had started of Darkseid's forces, and his dad, took stuff and did things and turned him into from Victor Stone to Cyborg. They didn't really, work coherently at first. They kind of just went in and as almost individuals, but at the same time. So sort of teamwork and sort of not teamwork. And tried defeating Darkseid, who is the enemy, who is the main villain of this movie. And he basically had his soldiers coming in, planting these boxes and abducting people from the planet to turn them into more soldiers, just like the ones he already had. And that's what he was doing with all planets, not just Earth, like across this fucking galaxy and the universe, as a matter of fact, and bringing them back to planet Apocalypse, his home planet. Well, his world, I would say. But by the time the movie's over, Superman winds up, towards the end, Superman gets kidnapped, and Batman decides to sit. By the time Superman gets kidnapped, Darkseid has already showed up. He's already on Earth, and he's basically leading his attack because his little science minion told him to speed up the attack on Earth. And they were planning. Basically, what he wanted to do is he was going to terraform planet Earth into the new apocalypse. And Batman decided to fuck this. I'll go after Superman. I'll get him back. You guys stay here. Coordinate a plan. Fend off this army. Hold back. Try to hold down and hold back Darkseid as long as you can, and then when I'm back, basically. But he gets there. He keeps his costume on, but he takes the mask off, and he just throws some civvy clothes on, and goes there, and he rescues Superman. But by the time he does get there, the scientist dude had already started processing him and trying to turn him into one of Darkseid's many minions. he would be one of the he would be the most powerful one because he's fucking Superman. You turn him onto the dark side, no puns intended there. And basically there's nothing to stop anybody. Like Earth would be defenseless. Like, yeah, you got Green Lantern and Wonder Woman and Cyborg and Shazam, but none of them really can hold up to Superman. Maybe Shazam because like Superman is vulnerable to some magic. But other than that, Earth would be screwed if Superman were to turn evil, because Superman can destroy planets if he wanted to. Other than that, they get back and they decide to team up finally to they team up to defeat Darkseid. Well, I won't say defeat. Send him back to his planet of apocalypse. But other than that, it's lots of action. Definitely, because if you don't have action in a Justice League movie, then there's no point in watching it, because then it's just a bunch of talking, a little bit of fighting here and there, more talking. Honestly, I'm describing most action movies now. But if you are a huge comic book buff like I am, I suggest you do watch Justice League War. Honestly, one of my favorite things about this is the look they gave Cyborg, like with the blue kind of like bolt scar going across his eye, and the fact that he looks way more badass in this animated movie than he does in any of like Teen Titans Go. That's garbage. He may look even more badass when Justice League comes out, because the way they make him look in the trailer or in the video that Batman has in Batman vs Superman is basically like how he gets made. It's not the same way as in the Justice League War movie, but it's definitely a way more cooler look. I like it better than some of the other cyborgs, especially in the Injustice game. He doesn't look that cool. They should have made it more like the way he looks in this movie. Definitely should have went with that look. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 because honestly, if I do any comic book related superhero movies, I'm gonna give them a very solid high ranking, because I'm a comic book buff and I love fucking comics. I love DC. I used to be a huge Marvel fan, but Marvel has been going downhill with how many fucking movies they're up and producing, whereas DC is taking it slow. They're taking it slow. Like DC don't have that many movies out like Marvel does, but still, you gotta look at it that way. Like DC's going slow, Marvel's been moving at a fast pace. Like I said, 10 out of 10, definite recommendation. Definitely watch it if you're a comic book fan, a superhero fan, or comic book fan of any kind, especially if you're into DC. No offense to Marvel, but definitely see it. I'm Virus, and I'll see everybody else in my next review.